Hello everyone. Today we will discuss question answers of chapter 2, which is sexual reproduction in flowering plants, in class 12th biology book. In part 1 of the video we have discussed question number 1 to 10, and now we are going to discuss question number 11 to 18. Question number 11 is, what is triple fusion and where does it take place? Name the nuclei involved in it. Triple fusion is the fusion of male gamete with the two polar nuclei inside the embryo sac of the angiosperm, and the process of fusion takes place inside the embryo sac. When the pollen grain which fall on the stigma, it will germinate, pollen tube will form, and this pollen tube then carry two male gametes. One of the male gamete will fuse with the egg cell and other male gamete will fuse with the polar nuclei. Polar nuclei are two haploid nuclei with which the haploid male gamete will fuse, and it results in formation of triploid structure which is known as endosperm, and this fusion is known as triple fusion. Now next question is, what do you think the zygote is dormant for some times in a fertilized ovule? Why do you think so? Answer is, the zygote, which is formed by the fusion of male gamete with the nucleus of the egg cell, this zygote will remain dormant for some time because it will wait for endosperm to form, which will develop from the primary endosperm cell. और primary endosperm cell कैसे बना था? By triple fusion. This endosperm will provide food for the growing embryo, and after the formation of endosperm, further development of embryo will take place. Zygote will convert into embryo by taking nourishment from the endosperm. Now next question is 13th question, that is differentiate between hypocotyle, apocotyle, coleoptile and coleorhiza, integument, testa, perisperm and pericarp. Let's start the first one, hypocotyle and apocotyle. Hypocotyle, it is the portion of embryonal axis which lie below the cotyledon in a dicot embryo, whereas epicotyle embryonal. अगर आप यहाँ पर बेटे एक डाइकोट सीड में बनाऊं तो यहाँ पर दिस वन इज द एम्ब्रियोनल एक्सिस ऑफ डाइकोट सीड. यहाँ पर इस रीजन में एक डाइकोट सीड बनाने डाइकोट सीड, इसमें बेटे यहाँ पर प्लिम्यूल रीजन होता है, हियर द रेडिकल रीजन, एंड दिस वन इज द एम्ब्रियोनल एक्सिस. प्लिम्यूल और एम्ब्रियोनल एक्सिस के बीच में ये जो रीजन है दैट इज द एपिकोटाइल, एंड द रीजन बिटवीन द रेडिकल फ्रॉम वेयर विच इज द फ्यूचर रूट and the embryonal axis is the hypocotyle. This one is the hypocotyle. And hypocotyle terminates in radicle, whereas epicotyle will terminate in plumule. Now next is difference between coleoptile and coleorhiza. Coleoptile is the protective covering sheath which encloses the plumule in a monocote seed. These two structures are found in the monocote seed only, and this is the protective covering of plumule, this is the protective covering of radicle and root cap in the monocote seed. Now next C part, difference between integument and testa. Integument is the protective covering or outermost covering of the ovule, whereas testa is the outermost covering of seed. Seed coat has testa and tegument. Tegument is the inner covering and outer covering is known as testa. Now next is difference between perisperm and pericarp. Perisperm, it is the residual nucellus which persists, and this is present in the seeds of beet and black pepper. Whereas pericarp is the fruit wall, ripened wall of a fruit which develop from the wall of ovary. Now next question, question number 14. Why is apple called a false fruit and from which part it is formed? Firstly, the fruit which develop from ovary is known as true fruit, whereas the fruit which are derived from the accessory floral parts are known as false fruits. And in case of apple, the fleshy receptacle or the thalamus portion is the main edible portion. Therefore, it is a false fruit. ये ovary से develop नहीं हुआ, ये बेटे thalamus part जो है, that is the edible part. Therefore, it is a false fruit. Now next question, question number 15. What is meant by emasculation? When and why does a plant breeder employ this technique? Emasculation is the removal of anther from a bisexual flower without removing or affecting the female reproductive part, and this is done for artificial hybridization, for getting better quality of flowers or for getting better quality of seeds. And this is done by plant breeders in the bisexual flowers to get the desired variety of the plants by crossing the particular plant with the desired pollen grains. And the anthers are removed, which is known as emasculation. Then the flower is covered with the bag before they open, and when the female part become mature, the desired pollen grain are dusted over the stigma of the flower by removing the bag, and then it is rebagged so that firstly it is desired pollen are dusted, then rebagged so that fertilization will take place, and after fertilization the desired seed quality will be obtained. Now next question, if one can induce parthenocarpy through application of growth substances, which fruits would you select to induce parthenocarpy and why? So parthenocarpy, it is the process of developing fruit without fertilization or seed formation. Therefore, seedless varieties are obtained, and it is economically important fruits such as orange, lemon, watermelon. These are produced by using this technique, and this will induce fruit formation by the application of plant growth hormones known as auxins. Question number 17. What is the role of tapetum in the formation of pollen grain wall? Tapetum, which is the innermost layer of the microsporangium, it provides nourishment to the developing pollen grain. During microsporogenesis, these cells of the tapetum produce enzymes, hormones, amino acids or other nutritious material which are required for the development of pollen grains, and thus it is a nutritive layer. It also produces exile layer of the pollen grain which is composed of sporopollenin. Now next question, what is apomixis and what is its importance? Apomixis is the process of asexual reproduction which mimic sexual reproduction, and by this mechanism seed production will be there without the involvement of the process of meiosis and syngamy. This play important role in hybrid seed production, and these hybrid seeds are later on used for cultivation by the farmers. By sowing hybrid seed, it is difficult to maintain the hybrid characters as the characters will segregate during meiosis. If यहाँ पर जो दे रखा है, ये दे रखा है कि अगर मार्केट से फार्मर हाइब्रिड सीड लाकर उसको सो करता है, पहले तो वो सीड एक्सपेंसिव होंगे, सेकेंडली चांसेस हैं कि ड्यूरिंग मियोसिस सेग्रीगेशन में टेक प्लेस, और एपोमिक्सिस इन सारे प्रोसेसेस को अवॉइड करते हुए क्योंकि उसमें कोई मियोसिस नहीं हो रही, देयरफॉर प्रिवेंट द लॉस ऑफ स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टर्स इन द हाइब्रिड and maintain the hybrid vigor, and also it is a cost effective method for producing the desired quality of seeds. That's all for today. Thank you.